Hey, I want to thank you for taking the time to join us right here on Polk Place. And if there are animals in the building, means Polk County Sheriff's Office Animal Control Unit is stopping in for a visit. One of my new favorite guests to the show. She's been in a time or two before, but I think the last time she brought in puppies. This time she brought in kittens. This is Marie Herbster from the Polk County Sheriff's Animal Control Unit. Marie, how you doing this morning?
I'm good. Thank you for having us back. We appreciate it.
What are we dealing with here? This one's a little female.
So that one's a female, and then this one's a male, and they're a brother and sister pair, and they came to us as little tiny babies, and then we fed them up, made sure that they got big enough for surgery, and now they're going to be ready for adoption.
Yeah, she is a lover, and she's a furry little thing, and he is a chunk.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
He doesn't miss too many meals.
No, no, he's never missed a meal a day in his life. He's a good boy.
Yeah.
So.
And if you're looking for something mellow and can take home two of them, ideally, you would love for them to go to the same house, right?
It would be great if they would go to the same house because they are a brother and sister pair.
Yeah.
But we understand some people can't have two, so.
Yep. So in the event somebody's interested, and here's the great thing, they have no names. I've been calling her Boo all day because I give her treats and I give her snacks, and she plays kitty hockey with the snacks. So, but you never name any of them, right?
We do name them.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we do name them because it's easier for us to get them names and kind of get used to them. So we'll get them learning some names so that way we can start to, when we get them out in a play yard, we can start training the dogs. And then the kitty cats, we just kind of have names for them so that way they'll start to be like, oh, maybe they are calling me.
So I'm just going to call her Boo then, okay? Yeah. So I want to talk a little bit about what you guys got going on, kind of licensing fees, and not only is it an ordinance law but it's the right thing to do. Let's talk a little bit about what you got. Let's talk a little bit about the law, and then let's talk a little bit about what you guys got going on.
So the ordinance says that in Polk County, any animal has to be licensed and it has to be registered with us. And the way to get your county license is to get your dog or cat their rabies shot, and then you'll bring that into us, or you can go onto our website at www.polkpets.org, and you can click animal services.
Click animal services.
You can click animal services, go to fees, and then it's right down there, and it'll take you to the whole process on how to get them licensed. And for altered pets, a rabies shot for 1 year and a county license for 1 year is $10. And then if they're not altered, it is $15. I'm sorry, it's $25.
Mm-hmm.
A 3-year altered is $15. And then a 3-year unaltered is $65.
Okay.
So, and with so many people moving into Polk County and Polk County just growing, we wanted to make sure that everyone knows that you have to license your pet. And there's some perks to it. Because if you get your animal licensed, say if your animal runs away, it also has a number on our licenses. So that way we can return the animals to you faster. So we kind of use it almost like a microchip as well.
Poor man's microchip.
Yes.
Old school microchip.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you had mentioned the fact that if they run away, people of the mindset, mine stays in, so I really don't need to give them shots. Listen, I'm going to tell you, I got a cat that loves inside, but occasionally I open that front door and I don't know what happens. He just goes crazy.
Exactly.
And he goes outside and he runs around the house and he comes running back in.
And exactly. And accidents happen all the time, and we understand accidents happen. So let's just be prepared for the accidents and make sure that our pets are protected when accidents do happen, because they happen in the blink of an eye.
Yeah. I want to talk a little bit about staffing. For you guys, in order to do a lot of this stuff, it takes dedicated men and women, and the men and women that serve the county and serve animal control. Let's talk about how many non-volunteers, paid employees you have out there?
So I have about 75
Yeah.
employees total, and I have the best team ever. They are dedicated beyond belief. They work really, really hard, and they believe in the mission that they do out there. And we have 20 road officers out there, and then we have 2 supervisors for each shift on the road, and we have 11 kennel officers with 1 kennel supervisor, and they take care of the animals and the cleaning and making sure that the animals are getting moved around and up for adoption. And then we have 3 veterinary techs and 1 veterinarian on staff.
Now, what about the chance for volunteers to come out there? You got volunteers? Can they work? How's that work for you?
So volunteering is needed desperately out there. We don't have enough volunteers. And to volunteers, they can come in and get a packet. They can email us and we'll send them a packet. They just fill out the packet, and it does take about 3 months to get approved on as a volunteer. And then they can come out, they can volunteer, they can interact with the animals. We have volunteers that make dog toys and cat toys, so that way it enriches them if we get them out in the play yard. If you don't really want hands-on experience with the animals and you just want to come out there and help, you can work in the vet room and help stock the vet room. You can work in the office and help us in the office. There's many opportunities.
Sounds like a really great opportunity to volunteer. Now, how long you been with animal control?
I've been with animal control for 5 years, and I've been with the sheriff's office for 10 years.
So what's the strangest animal that you guys have ever been asked to come pick up?
The strangest animal is, for me, reptiles, because I'm not a big reptile person. So they do reptiles. We had lizards. We've had tortoises, emus. We've had pretty much about everything. Right now we actually have 9 confiscated fish. Someone moved out and didn't take their fish with them, so we had to impound the fish in the fish tank.
So what do they do?
So we just hold them and then try to get in touch with the owner of the fish. And then if we can't, then they'll become ours, and we can either adopt them out.
Or have a fish fry.
Or have no fish fry. They're too little. Look at Boo, she's sleeping on you.
I know, exactly. I finally got her mellowed out. Well, listen, real quick, let folks know how they can take a look at these 2 and others available for adoption.
So these animals are on our website at www.polkpets.org, and you can go to Animal Services and then Adoptable Pets, and you can check on there. Or they can come to Animal Control Monday through Saturday between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. and adopt any animal on our adoption aisle. The other secret, here's a secret.
Okay.
Everyone loves secrets.
Yep.
If you go to our website and check our lost and found pets, and if you see a pet that you really like on the website, if you call Animal Control and say, I want to place a hold on that pet, if the owner never comes forward for it, then we'll start calling the holds. So you can get those small little dogs or those poodles or a German Shepherd without it even hitting adoption. It goes straight to the citizen holds first.
That is very cool.
Yeah.
Well, Marie, do me a favor. You come back and see me next month?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and you got to bring your son, will you please?
Okay.
Because to know that he was disappointed that he didn't get to come in, well, we can book it a little bit later so he can come in. But come back and see me, will you please?
I will. Are you going to take Boo with you? Look at her sleeping.
I'd love to, but that Maine Coon cat is just way too much, and I don't know what he'd do with a baby like this.
You're the animal whisperer, that's for sure, every time you come in.
Polk County ordinance requires all dogs and cats 4 months and older to wear a county license tag at all times. These license tags may be purchased from veterinarians in the area that have opted to sell them or directly from the Polk County Sheriff's Office Animal Control Unit. Current certificate of rabies vaccination is required. A 1-year license of spay or neuter dog, cat is $10. A 1-year license for an unspayed, neutered dog or cat is $25. Only dogs or cats that have received a 3 years rabies vaccination are eligible for a 3-year license. That 3-year license is $15 for sterilized pets and $60 for unsterilized. Now, if you need more information, give them a call, 863-577-1762, or look them up at polksheriff.org.